Welcome back to another episode. It's your girl Sierra,
And I'm your Glenna.
and this is our show, Nothing But, where we say shit that you're too scared to say out loud.
But if you want real talk and good laughs, today's the day you need to be here.
Don't forget to like our videos, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We have all platforms, so go check us out and see what we got going on. See if you're interested and follow us on everything.
And you share so we can get more followers.
Yes. So for tonight's episode, we're going to be getting started really good and hot going here. We got some treats that we saw. It was trending. I think it was like last week. It was trending. This Dubai chocolate has been like a really big trending thing for like the past like year probably.
Right.
I'm pretty sure this has been out for a very long time. We're just getting in on the stuff. So we saw the Dubai chocolate. They had the Dubai chocolate cupcakes at Sam's. No, we are not getting paid for this. We have always liked this Dubai.
Yes.
We wanted to try it. I know they had the little Dubai that you can make and make your own little chocolate bar. I was talking about that forever, but I never got it. So we're gonna try these out. Let's just show y'all real quick.
Looky.
Hold on, let me get y'all. Let me get y'all in on it a little bit.
And while she's showing you that, it kind of died off for a second, and then it's kind of picked back up for the second week. Everybody's been talking about these cupcakes, but all of a sudden, this girl got on there, and she said that she had to like put an order in early that morning because they get sold out really quickly. So me and Sierra didn't get over there till probably about 3-4 o'clock. So we made a beeline to where they have the bakery stuff at. So Sierra spied them first. So we were trying to get around the little thing really quickly. There was a couple there, and they were kind of looking at some other stuff. They were just kind of lollygagging around. So Sierra just went on over and grabbed the cupcakes, and it was the last one of them. So we got our cupcakes and was going on down in front of them. And I heard the lady behind us tell her husband, they got the last one. They got the last one.
Mind you, when I walked up there, the older gentleman, he wasn't looking like he was trying to get them. I thought he was just looking at stuff.
I thought it was just,
like an older couple, they just shopping around, Saturday, they ain't got nothing to do but just shop around. So I didn't think maybe they wanted it. I went on and reached right on, let me get those, please, thank you so much. He's talking about, those are no good for you. Well, you was going to get it.
And this was after we had already started controversy up in Sam's. Because just as soon as we, it never fails. Sierra and I always get into something when we're out. So just as soon as we walked into Sam's, there was this little lady that was giving out samples. They give out samples in Sam's. It's a good thing. So she was doing little bags of chocolate, individual chocolates. So there was was two ladies in front of us that they were trying it out and picking up which ones they wanted. So one of the ladies, she was trying to get another sample of another kind to see if she wanted to get the whole bag. Oh, well, the little lady that was a sample lady today was not the right person to be at the first sample stand going in Sam's, because she was just really not having it. You wouldn't get another sample. You wouldn't.
She barely wanted me to get the flavor because it was 3 flavors.
Yes.
And she was like, go and pick what you want. Glenna had wanted the caramel. It was 2 other flavors. I didn't want those flavors. So I said, can I get a caramel? And I was very nice about it, okay? Yes. I wasn't rude. And then she acted like she going through the thing. Mind you, she got 2 whole bags sitting right here in the front. Man, I want the caramel. That's what I want. The caramel. I want that. That's what I need. I don't want none of these other flavors. So she finally gave him a caramel, and we get mosey on down. The ladies, I knew they was talking about the lady because they sat there and pondered on it for a second. I was like, they don't need to have this lady right
But
here.
when they heard us talking about the lady, then they stopped and turned around and wanted to have a whole conversation with us. So, then it was just on. Then we were just, before we could even get to the cupcakes, it was just on with us 4 little people in Sam's. So then we get the cupcakes and we're just kind of moseying around in Sam's looking at other stuff. And we ran into these same two ladies again. And I will get some shit started in a minute and then I'll just go on about my merry way. So when the second time we seen them, they were talking about some that they thought they were going to go back up there and try to get another piece of chocolate of another kind. No. I said, yeah. I said, we were talking about that too. I said, that's what you need to do is go get you another piece of chocolate and try a different flavor.
I said, oh, they're going to remember you out. They ain't going to let y'all
exactly. So that lady was already over them. She will know them just as soon as they walked up. I told Sierra, I said, come on, we're getting our shit and we're going ahead and leaving.
Too funny.
I said, we're not going back over there to that little lady because they're already going back over there and they're going to get in trouble.
So
we got our shit and we left. I don't know if those ladies got another piece of chocolate or not, but it was the funniest shit up in Sam's today you've ever seen.
I have just come to the conclusion I can't go anywhere else going on. She almost got me in trouble the last weekend going up in the daggone speedway.
And then another little side note on that. There was a little man that was in there and he had some lobster tails in his buggy. And so Sierra talked about do you cook those? Are you doing that? So he proceeds to stop and he pulls out his phone of some pictures that he had made some lobster tails like the week before on his grill.
Yeah.
So I get started again. I'm instigating some stuff. So I get started. I said, you didn't invite. He said it was his birthday that he grilled them out on his birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I said,
the look good now. I'm telling you, he got the expensive ones too. It was like 4 in a pack.
Yeah. So I said, you didn't invite us to your little cookout, right? And so I moseyed on down the aisle and left Sierra back there with him, thinking, okay, well, he'll strike up a little conversation with her. Needless to say, that didn't go anywhere either. But anyway, we just went ahead and got our shit and left. And so I was like, okay, we got our Dubai cupcakes. We're good. We'll put them on tonight's broadcast.
Yeah, so we're going to taste test one of these so we can see what's going on. We're going to give you our review.
Right. And the cupcake is a chocolate cupcake, they say. It has the Dubai pistachio katafi filling on top. They say that there's a filling inside the cupcake. We're getting ready to find that out. And then it's got chocolate shavings on top, chocolate and vanilla on top of the cupcake. So Sierra's getting ready to cut this in half. Mm-hmm. And we're going to see what's inside of it, and we're going to taste of it. Well, I'm going to be really pissed off if this thing tastes like crap.
Yes.
After we done run up in Sam's like two little fiends for these cupcakes, and then they taste like caca. So while Sierra's cutting that, a little side note, we do not have a drink of the night. Tonight, Sierra has a matcha smoothie. And I've just got plain water. It's not one of those nights that we've even felt like drinking or anything. Mm-hmm. So there will be nights like that. I mean, we're not drunks that we have to have a drink every weekend.
Last weekend, that daggone Hennessy had me on the couch, knocked out. Glenn couldn't even get me woke.
I couldn't. Mm-mm. I got ready to leave. I was on my phone and was going to show Sierra something. I said, Sierra. And I was like, Sierra's not responding. So I said, Sierra. And she had fell asleep behind the pillow. So I was like, I said, Sierra, I'm going. I'm leaving. She said nothing. So I went and got her son to let me out to lock the door. And then she wakes up an hour later texting me the next morning talking about when did you leave? And I proceeded to tell her that she should have had a half a shot of that Hennessy instead of the whole small bottle because that shit knocked her on her ass that night. And she was gone. She said it was the best sleep she'd ever had.
Gone. I was asleep. I didn't realize I was asleep.
All right, we're going to taste test this real quick. Mm-hmm. As mine is stuck to the plate.
Okay, hold on. Hold on now. The stuff is like crunchy. It's not super crunchy, but you can hear it. It's good. I like it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we didn't waste our money. These are really, really good.
Mm-hmm. They're really rich.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The icing, it's not too much, but...
And for it to be chocolate icing, it's not really sweet either.
Mm-mm. Probably because they have the other stuff, the pistachio stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. I would...
It's not something
It's not something I would be buying all the time now.
It's not, and it's not something that I could eat a whole cupcake over either. Mm-mm. So I mean, us cutting it in half was pretty enough. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So now I'm sucking my fingers.
It's really good though. I would do this. Mm-hmm. I can just eat the cupcake, the bread part. Mm-hmm. I could just eat the bread part without the icing. Just because I haven't really been doing a whole bunch of sweets like that. But I can do this. Mm-hmm. So that's that review. We're going to set that to the side. And we're going to jump right into the trending topic.
Well, first of all, I would give this like a 9.5, 10.
I would give it.
I mean, that's a good cupcake.
Yeah, that's a good cupcake.
It's got a lot going on, but it's a good cupcake.
It wasn't like disappointing at all.
No, I'm glad we rushed up into Sam's and got some shit started and took the little pack of cupcakes from the little man that was standing there. So we got them on tonight.
So he didn't want them that bad because if he wanted them, he would have grabbed them. He was standing there for long enough that he could have got them.
Right. So our mission was accomplished, and it was good.
It was good. I would definitely eat those. Now we got a whole box. Glenn is gonna take half of those home, and I'm gonna keep the other half. And hopefully I don't hurt myself trying to eat them.
Yeah. So we got some other stuff. We'll try maybe to do one trending topic or something that's trending like that every week or a couple of weeks or every time we do this.
Like food review.
Yeah, a food review or something. But yeah, so I mean, it's not going to be an every week thing that we try to do something like this because that was pretty rich.
Yeah.
So
going into nothing but trending news, we're going to let Glenna get into that. Because it goes kind of in what the topic of the night is. So we're going to go ahead and get into that.
Okay. So the trending news tonight is what our topic's going to be is hold a grudge, forgive, or if there's something in between those two words. Mm-hmm. Trending topic is Kayla Nicole. For Halloween, she dressed up like Toni Braxton with the theme music playing in behind. You Wasn't Man Enough for Me. Mm-hmm. Which, if everybody knows Kayla Nicole, she's Travis Kelce's ex-girlfriend. Mm-hmm. So it was a dig against Taylor Swift. And that's been a long time. I mean, they've been broke up a long time.
Yeah, I think Taylor Swift and him are like engaged.
They're engaged now. They were together like for a year. So I mean, I'm thinking that this Kayla Nicole and Travis Kelce has been broke up for maybe 2 or 3 years. I don't know. I don't know exactly the time frame. Anyway, so she did this for a dig on Taylor Swift and him both. So how do you feel? Do you think that she should just have let this go, or was it okay for her to put a dig with Taylor Swift in them? The topic of the night is grudges, forgiveness, or anything in between. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight.
I wonder if she did it because maybe there has been some shade thrown towards her with them and, with them being engaged, or did she just do it just because she wanted him to know that he wasn't enough for her?
Right.
So I'm just curious because, sometimes when people, if you're going to go out your way to do something that far to like make a video of you saying that he wasn't man enough for you, because that's the song.
Yeah.
Was that like a dig, or do you want to make him feel some type of way? Or because what she had on, it was like the Toni Braxton video. Mm-hmm. She has a nice body. Mm-hmm. Like, was she wanting him to see like what she's missing out on, or what he's missing out? Like, what was the reasoning behind doing it?
I think it was just a dig to say, I one upping him. Like, I think that there was an issue that maybe Taylor Swift had maybe took a dig at her or whatever. And so I think it was just a get back.
Mm-hmm. And I know it's probably not about money, but if it is about money, Taylor Swift has more money than probably both of them.
Oh, for real.
So it's like, it can't be about money.
Right.
Like, it's like you just being petty just because. And don't get me wrong, depending on what it is, I can hold a grudge. And I guess you can say I hold a grudge because I can let it go, but I won't like forgive you. And they say you should forgive people for stuff, but I think it really just depends on what it is.
Well, you're true, and this the reason that this came up is about a few episodes back. We had done a episode of. I had some best friends at the time when I was younger that kind of stabbed me in the back, kind of broke a girl code, trying to get with a guy that I liked. So, just recently in the past couple of weeks, that person has crossed back over that bridge. And we have a special guest tonight. So she's crossed back over that bridge, and I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know. I mean, it's even got to the point to where she sent me a Facebook request, and I have completely ignored it, like I've never been on Facebook yet. So I don't know. I don't know if I don't want to talk to her no more, and I don't know if that's a grudge, but I don't harbor any ill fate towards her. I don't want anything bad to happen to her, but I don't want to cross back over that bridge because it happened. I let it go. I don't want to rehash that part of my life. I mean, you can be friends. I mean, people grow. So you can be friends one day or 1 year or whatever you're young, and you can still be friends with them, but you have different priorities.
Yeah, right. Like, it's been so long.
Exactly.
Y'all ain't even on the same
wavelength. Nowhere near on the same page. So it's not that I don't think it's a grudge, but I don't want to forget. I don't think I'm forgiving her. It's just something in between that let it go.
Right. Do you think that if you accept the friend request, do you think that she's going to try to be friends with you? Like, be back friends?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Like,
I think
all the way? Or you think she's just going to try to do, like, small talk?
No, I think it's going to be all the way. I don't know. I don't know if she even knows why. I think her mentality is that we were so good friends and what all we did together with the good stuff. I don't think that she either wants to bring up what happened, the bad part about it, or if she just doesn't remember it. Or she doesn't remember it, like, or want to remember it.
She remembers what she wants to remember, but she doesn't remember why y'all are not really friends, why y'all aren't close anymore.
Yes.
I just think if she remembers everything else, why wouldn't she remember that?
I don't know. I don't know. And that's what I don't know if I... They say, there's an old wives' tale back in the day, they would say, don't burn your bridges because you might have to cross back over them. I burnt that bridge, and I don't want to cross back over it, even though I think she wants me to. So, I just can't forgive her for what she did. I forgot about it. That was my past. I don't want to have that part of my past brought back up. I don't want to go back to that.
Do you think that at the moment when the situation happened, when you realize, okay, this is not my friend, I don't want to be friends with her, and you did what you did after you found out she did what she did, do you think that she realized at that moment, like, this is the end of that friendship?
I would have.
I would have.
I mean, I don't know if she did or not. Obviously, I don't think she did because of her wanting...
Because she wants to reach out to you now.
Exactly.
Even though my only guess is that she thinks because it was so long ago, that she doesn't think that it's important. Like, she doesn't think that it's that big of a deal because it was so long ago. She probably thinks that you have gotten over that.
Right. Maybe.
I mean, granted, you are technically over it, but you just don't want to be friends with her.
Right.
And I get that. I wouldn't want to be friends with somebody who done did something like that to me. Because I really don't want you to be around me and whoever.
Right. And I'm not in that space anymore. I'm a totally different person than I was back then. I mean, I have different ambitions. I have different things I'm doing. That person back then was a 20-year-old.
Right, you got a daughter, you got grandkids.
Exactly.
It's like you got a whole life that you done lived.
Exactly. I mean, back then I didn't have no kids. I mean, we were out
like
there.
In your 20s.
Right. We did everything.
Right.
I mean.
That's like a completely a whole different life.
Right. I don't want to rehash that. I mean, granted, I had a lot of fun, but I don't want to rehash that.
Right.
And I think that that's what she would want to do, is just bring up everything that we did, and that's what she would want to talk about.
Right.
So.
And you just don't even want to be on that. Because then y'all just end up arguing.
Oh, then I would just probably block her or delete her or something like that, and just pretend I didn't. My Facebook got hacked or some shit.
I don't think that's a grudge.
I don't even know.
I think that's just you just not wanting to be a part of that. But I don't think it's a grudge. I mean, technically, somebody probably would call it a grudge, but it's like, why would you want to deal with somebody who done did you dirty?
Exactly.
I wouldn't want to. It's like it's different if you have to deal with a person, but if you have a choice, like, okay, yeah, I done let that go. The past is the past. But I don't think I want to be your friend.
So it's not a grudge if I just don't want to go back. I just don't want to go back to that time frame.
Right.
Is that okay? So is that in the middle? So that's not a grudge,
but it's not in the middle.
But it's not forgiveness either.
Let's look up because I want to look up definitions of shit.
But it's not a forgiveness either, because I think if I really forgived her, I would just go, okay, I want to be, I'll accept your friend request, and, we'll start talking again. I don't think that that's that either.
A grudge is a persistent feeling of ill will or resentment resulting from a past insult or injury. So technically, just off the definition of a grudge, it is a grudge.
But I don't wish ill will. I don't want anything bad to happen to her.
Right. But it's just you have bad feelings about a past situation.
Yeah. And
it's like, I mean, so what? Whatever. She shouldn't have did what she did. Because I'm holding a grudge every time. I don't If we going to sit here and go off of the definition of a grudge, I'm holding a grudge and I ain't forgiving. I might have let it go. But don't come back over here trying to be all friendly with me, because I'm going to bring it up.
And I don't want no apology either.
I'm going to bring it up every time.
Yeah, we know. I've seen that personally.
I don't care. It is what it is. If you shouldn't have did it. You shouldn't have did it. Don't come over here with that boo-hoo sobbing mess.
And don't try to apologize, because why did you do it to start with? When you was to have to apologize later.
Doing it, you did not think about me.
Exactly.
You didn't think about my feelings. You didn't think about. See, error was not even a thought in your head at all.
Right. But when you got caught, or when somebody found out about it, then you want to apologize.
Yes, you are not sorry until you get caught.
Right.
And that's when you know it's not a genuine. It's different if
it's not a genuine apology.
It's different if you have done something and you can't sit with yourself, so you bring it to my attention.
Right.
That will make me feel like, okay, so you actually might feel bad about what you did. But you went on and on and on, and I did not know anything about anything until I went to snooping, or until somebody brought it to my attention. And now all of a sudden you sorry and you didn't want to do it and you was just jacked up and you just all of this other just nonsense.
Excuses.
You were never sorry.
Right.
You were sorry that you got caught.
Right.
And that's just really it. So I'm going to hold a grudge. It just is what it is.
But do you do tit for tat? So now that you've holding a grudge, okay. So now that you're holding a grudge and you found out that they did something, now they're apologizing. You don't want to hear the apology because they're apologizing before they got caught. So now, are you going tit for tat?
Okay, so in the space that I'm in now, I'm not calling it tit for tat, because honestly, if I was going to be tit for tat, I would have been doing this a long time ago.
Right.
I'm not calling it tit for tat now because I'm being honest in my current situation. I am letting it be very clear what my intentions are. I am standing on what I'm saying. And I'm letting it be very, very known of what it is. I'm not doing it to, I don't want to have bad intentions. I don't want to, make you feel some type of way. You don't have to be around me. I'm not forcing you to do anything that you don't want to do.
Right.
I'm letting you know what I'm doing, but it's not to make you mad. I feel like tit for tat is when somebody does something to you and now you're just doing it just to piss them off.
But I can go tit for tat.
I can, but I'm just in a space where I don't want to do
that. But
that.
my tit for tat is if you do something ugly to me, then I'm gonna go a level lower.
Yeah, I'm gonna do you worse.
Yes. And if you keep doing that, then eventually we'll just go rock bottom.
Yeah.
And then I'll just make you cry.
Yeah. I'm in a space because I did that in the past, like in a very long time ago. I would be a tit for tat person. But I don't want to do that anymore because I didn't get anything from, playing get back.
Right.
Getting somebody back, you cheated on me, so I'm going to cheat on you back. I didn't get anything from that.
Right.
I didn't find a love life. I didn't, find a person that's going to do me better. Like, I didn't get anything from doing stuff like that. So I don't want to be tit for tat. I want to be clear and very firm on what I'm saying. I want you to know and not think that I'm playing. That's just what I'm doing now. Right. I don't like to call it tit for tat because it's not, even though they probably do think it's tit for tat. But I'm not. It's just you have a choice to leave and just don't have to deal with it, or you can stay because you feel like you need to, or because you're just not in a predicament to leave.
Right.
So even if that's the case, I'm trying to say it without getting too much into detail about my personal life, but I'm just in a space where I don't want to do tit for tat. I just want you to know what it is and what it ain't.
So you're being honest.
Yes.
You're just being honest and upfront.
Yes.
And it's just something that you're just gonna have to deal with.
Yes. You don't have to deal with it, but if you don't want to deal with it, you just need to leave.
Right.
You don't need to be around me, and it's like I'm not forcing you to be around me.
Right.
I'm not holding a gun to your head telling you that you cannot leave.
Right.
You are more than welcome to leave. It's no pressure. Like I'm not even telling you, to hold yourself back, and you can do what you want to do. Just be respectful about it. I will be respectful. I'm not trying to be like rude or nothing, but I'm just not. I don't see the point of going tit for tat. When I was younger, I was all with the shits.
Right.
We can go at it. We can do this, and now I can show you. You want to cheat on me? I can do you even better one.
Right.
But I'm just not that person.
They say that doing tit for tat stuff, karma comes around.
Yeah, and I'm just not. I believe in karma.
I definitely believe in karma, and I believe in karma to the point to where I might not see what the karma is, and it might not happen like tomorrow or the next day or the next week or whatever. But eventually, karma will come back on you. Right. So no, I do not try. I haven't done tit for tat in so long, but I can do it if I need to.
I can if I need to. I'm just not in a space where I feel like it's necessary.
Right. Right.
And I feel like tit for tat does more harm.
But I think tit for tat is a grudge too.
Yeah, it is a grudge.
Because you're not forgiving them for what they done. You're just kind of just like.
You just pulling them on them.
Right, right.
Most of the time, people don't like that.
No.
It don't feel good when the rabbit got the gun or when the cat got the gun. What's the saying?
Oh, I don't know. What is it saying?
It ain't good, boy. I'm telling you, when them tables turn, it's something else, ain't it? I'm telling you what. When them tables turn, it sure hurt. It ain't good. I'm telling you right now. Motherfucker's chest be hurting.
For real.
Be about to die in here, hurt, crying.
Everybody's feelings is hurt then.
Oh, it wasn't sad when I was up in here, hurt, crying.
No, for real. For real.
Calling my friend, telling her this motherfucker did some shit again. It's like, no. It was all fun and games when you was doing you. And now it's like, now you hurt and mad.
And actually, I'm like I said to start with, I don't even want to accept a friend request. You, on the other hand, you will give chances.
I have given overly the amount of chances.
Right.
And I've reached the limit on those. I can't do it anymore. I feel like the more chances that I give, the more I'm letting myself down. It's taking more away from me. It's taken away from, the love that I could be giving myself, putting into myself stuff that I want to do. I'm using my energy on something that's not getting me anywhere.
Right.
and it's just not. It's not doing me any good. It's only benefiting the other person because this is what they want, but it's not really what they want because if it's what they wanted, we wouldn't be here.
Right.
So it's like, oh shoot, I did the wrong thing. But I can't. Like I can't. I have given the too many chances. And I'm gonna say this. Don't allow a person to continue to play your face. Like if you continue to let a person play your face, it's gonna just keep getting worse. They're gonna keep finding ways to get away with stuff. And it's just gonna be now, instead of you, snooping, you're gonna be just trying to figure out how long is it gonna be before I actually find out. You're gonna be dealing with somebody for years, and then come down the line, you find out, well, they got something else going on, and they done been dealing with this other person for years.
Right.
And it's like, that's just stupid. Like, after the second time, it just needs to be done with. Oh, let me put Oscar down. After the second time, it just needs to be nipped in the bud. Don't let a person play your face continuously. Even if you have kids involved. I know a lot of times you want to stay in situations because of your kids or because you have a long history, dealing with them for a certain amount of time, and you don't want to waste that time. You want to keep trying. But sometimes it's just not, especially if you have given this person more than 10 times, it's like, how? And I heard somebody on this video say, and that's when it kind of cleared, like, opened the window for me, when they said, if a person has not changed over the course of 10 years, hell, 2-3 years, they are not going to change. That is just the type of person that they are. They are not going to do anything. They're just stringing you along and just changing how they can get by with stuff, and it's never gonna happen. They're gonna make this change when they get with who they want to be with, and that is how some men operate. They change for the person that they actually want to be with, and that person just might not be you, and that's perfectly fine. Sometimes you have to realize that and just say, what I was saying was just focus on yourself, do what you got to do to make you happy. Don't let a person just keep doing you any kind of way. If you want to hold the grudge, hold it. But don't let the grudge just keep you back and keep you stuck in a situation that you really just need to get out of.
Right. And in my situation, it's been so long, and I was at a totally different age. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think Sierra was talking about a grudge that was like in the same, like age range, or like recently, or like within like a year or so. Mm-hmm. Mine's been quite a few years ago. So like I said, I'm in a different space now. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I don't, some parts of a grudge definition, yes, it is. Some parts it's not. I do not wish any ill will on her, but mm-hmm. I do not think that I want to go back across that bridge and rehash anything that I had with her, because like I said, we're in two different spaces. Mm-hmm. And it's not, I don't know if she even remembers or wants to acknowledge what she did wrong. If she can't acknowledge what she did wrong, then that's a totally different situation, because it was her fault.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, we're going to wrap it up for tonight.
Yep.
You have to decide for yourself if you have a grudge against somebody, if you're going to hold on to that, mm-hmm. or you're going to let it go. Mm-hmm. Let them apologize, forgive them, or is there something in between? Mm-hmm. I don't know what that in between is, but that's just something that you have to decide on your own, and just, you're going to have to live with it.
Mm-hmm. Fuck it. Hold the grudge. Don't let it be the thing that is just your life, and
right.
Just let it, just whatever. If you're going to hold a grudge, hold it. It don't matter.
But
you have to move on. You have to move forward.
Right, and let it go. Right, yeah. Exactly. You got to just, if you're going to commit to it, then you just got to let it go.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to wrap it up. That's our last little commentary. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We have Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and we're working on the
newer
Lemonade. That's like a spin-off of TikTok, I think.
Yes.
So we're working on that. Have that coming soon to you all. And we're trying to start having a little bit more content because we don't have a whole lot. We don't really have anything on our Instagram as of right now. So we're trying to work on having some content on everything so that, I know that people like the quick, short stuff. So we can add some of those snippets so you can get just a taste. And maybe that'll make you want to look at the whole video.
And if you like it, share it. Share it with everybody else because, I would like for this to go not viral, but have a lot of followers so we can have guests on there, go do some remote stuff, different stuff. I mean, we enjoy doing it, and we want you to enjoy watching us. So go look at it.
Yep. And that wraps it up for tonight. Good night.
Have a good night. Bye.